our next story here, let's talk a little Creed action. Roxy here. I think I've got this. Yeah, here we go. Creed. Creed gets a spin-off TV series called Delphi. This is Roxy's wheelhouse here. Amazon Prime Video has ordered Delphi, the first live-action TV series set in the same universe as the Creed and Rocky franchise. Michael B. Jordan and his Outlier Society company are set to produce the new series for the streamer, which will take place at the titular boxing gym of the films. The story will focus on the young athletes who populate the ring, but no other specific details have been made available. The three Creed films have grossed more than $660 million at the worldwide box office, with each entry seeing an uptick in its box office. Jordan starred in all three films as Adonis Donnie Creed. It's not clear if he will reprise the role for the series yet, and if he did, whether it would be for merely a cameo or a full-on supporting role. Marco Ramirez will serve as showrunner, as well as executive producer Liz Raposo, Erwin Winkler, David Winkler, and Charles Winkler produce. No talk of Sylvester Stallone in this at all. But yeah, what do you think about it? Do you think there's an interest in the live-action TV series that's a spinoff here for Prime Video, or is this more just like a bit of a cash grab? Okay.
No, I think there's definitely, I have a lot of thoughts about this. Like you said, this is way more in my wheelhouse because television. And I also love the Rocky franchise and I love the Creed franchise, which I guess is one franchise, but the way they do it really isn't now.
That's fair.
So I think that there's a big need for this, not even just as a spin-off, but just in general, a fighting show. I think that the Amazon tends to throw a lot of money at their shows.
True.
We know that they don't have an issue with big budgets, so they will be able to get good people in this show, whether it's the people that we know or new people or what. They'll be able to get a good cast. It's not something that they struggle with. We'll be able to have something that looks, sounds, and is amazing. What we need to focus on, of course, is story here. I like the fact that Michael B. Jordan is producing this and his company is producing this, because I think that he has become such an unbelievable artist. I think he's learned from the best. I think he's been in this industry for a really long time. Throwing it back to Friday Night Lights, this man has really studied the craft, and he's the best in the world at what he does. And so watching him kind of take the reins is cool. I always am a little weary of what is going on with Sly, because I am an artist and I'm a creator, and I feel like when you create something, you should be able to have some control over it. And we know that that is not what ended up happening with him and his franchise. If you guys know the story, a lot of people would refer to him as getting royally screwed on this. So I'm not sure what the deal is with him when it comes to the show. I hope that there is some kind of good blood here, and that they...
I was at the airport and TSA agent made fun of my wallet, told me I could fit my whole family in there if I wanted to. And it was a really good joke, buddy, but I'll tell you, made me self-conscious. And now I don't have to worry about that because I don't have the big bulky wallet anymore. Ridge is the bomb, yo. Why? Well, it's unique. It's slim. It's a modern design. It holds up to 12 cards plus cash. It's got premium materials like aluminum, titanium, carbon fiber. It's got over 50 colors and styles to choose from. So the one that I love my Giants customized one, and I know you're a Cowboys fan. Well, guess what? You can get one for the Cowboys too. Just don't tell me about it. It's got over 100,000 five-star reviews, and all Ridge products have a lifetime warranty. It's literally the last wallet that you're ever going to have to buy. Losing the wallet is the worst. It's the worst. But with the Ridge AirTag attachment, you'll always know where it is before panic mode kicks in. No matter what you pick, Ridge has free shipping, 99-day risk-free trial, and a lifetime warranty on all of their products. For a limited time, our listeners get 10% off at Ridge. We got to use that code Christian at checkout. You head on over to ridge.com, use that code Christian, then you're all set. After the purchase, they're going to say, hey, where'd you find this from? You're going to say, Christian Harloff Show told me about it. And that's going to support the show. So go and do that. Don't get the Cowboys one. I guess you can.
Maybe there is an appearance or a consulting or something. Do I want to see Michael B. Jordan in this show? I think if he's producing it and his company's producing it, it's very likely we will get a cameo. And that would be cool if he pops in once a season or something. But do I think that we need a show that focuses on him? No, I actually don't think that that's beneficial for the show, for him to be the lead character of this. I don't think that's the direction that they will go in or should go in. What do you
Well,
think?
I mean, you spoke about CW here in just a few minutes ago, and they have a series that is on CW that's gone on for I think 7 seasons called All American, right? Where they profile this high school, they profile these people playing at the high school football, and so the fact that it's been able to go that many seasons shocked the hell out of me because I remember watching half of the first season and liking it, and then just kind of falling off.
Yeah.
And so the idea of doing a show on Prime Video where you're focusing on the other boxers in the gym, which we've seen numerous times from the first Rocky film on, there have always been other boxers in the gym who didn't get the fairy tale ending or didn't get the story or whatever. So what are the things that you're telling about these other boxers? We're probably going to get into their personal lives, how they train, what they're doing. So it's going to be an interesting story to tell. And will there be some situation of, jealousy of like how things are going with Adonis versus them? And are they going to fight Adonis at some point? Are they building to that? Or are they focusing on the other weight divisions like the lightweight, middleweight stuff where Adonis is not in? So there's another way to open that. And will we get what's his face back from The Wire to be the trainer for that gym? God, I can't remember the actor's name right now, but in the guy in Avon Barksdale in The Wire, getting him back to be a part of this he was in the I can't remember his name right now offhand, but yeah, are we going? Is it Wood?
Also curious, what'd you say?
Is it Wood? Wood something? I forget what his name is. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry,
Wood Harris.
Yes, Wood Harris. Sorry about that.
Yeah. What do you think? I don't remember where we were at with Jonathan Major's character.
Right.
But Michael B. Jordan has been pretty outspoken about that being his friend.
Great point.
I don't even know what point I'm making other than to say thoughts.
Yeah, I think that's a very real possibility. Although, I mean, man, he was just on his way to possibly making a comeback with the Magazine Dream stuff. And that audio came out and you're just like, oh my God, this is so bad. So you wonder if maybe he's now back into, in essence, actor jail until more time passes. Because
if anybody's going to put him in a project.
Yes, it would be Michael B. Yeah, exactly. And risk the backlash from it, it would be Michael B. And I also think Prime Video might not have a problem with it because they might be actually putting Magazine Dreams up on their service. So I think it would be interesting to see if this is the way back. Jonathan Majors, who would have normally turned down a series like this 5 years ago at the status they were 4 years ago, now coming in maybe to guide these young men in their pursuit because of what he experienced through his jealousy in Creed 3, that could be interesting. That's a good way to redeem him if they wanted to redeem him. Not that I'm
I'm not advocating for or against it, but I think story-wise there could be an avenue there. I would be excited. I am excited for this show, honestly. I think that this is smart, and I love sports dramas.
Yes.
I love sports dramas in the form of real life, in the form of movies, and in the form of television. This is a category that I hope to spin on the proverbial wheel. This just works for me. I think that the best stories of our time oftentimes have to do with sports. So and there's a lot to borrow from. You mentioned All American, but I can't think of a single sports show that's been on TV that I didn't enjoy.
Right. Someone mentioned The Kingdom, which was a profile in the MMA stuff with Frank Grillo. So yeah,
I heard Gavin O'Connor talking about doing a Warriors. Was it a spinoff show or was it on Matt Serra's show? He was talking to him about it.
Yeah.
And obviously this is a little different, but maybe he should talk to Michael B. Maybe they can work together, join forces.
Why not? Why not? I mean, Gavin is damn good director.
Yeah, he's the GOAT.
Yeah. I just saw The Accountant 2 and really enjoyed what he did with that.
I haven't watched it yet. I'm waiting for Grammy to watch it with me. We got to rewatch The First Accountant so we can remember all of them.
Yeah, such a good show.